Welcome back to Performance TV. Walking in, figuring out what in the world you doing over here, Tommy?
Well, Kathy, Rick and I here have been putting a Millennium big bore kit on this Polaris RZR all day.
Yeah, nowadays with so many people, the ATV and UTV market growing the way that it is, people want they want to have a little bit more than their friends do. So where there's options at Millennium, we can plate back to factory board. This is actually the block that came out of this unit, and we can repair it if there's damage in it to repair it back to factory board. But we can make it larger in 1 mil, 2 mil, 3 mil is the larger board that we're putting in here.
And Raleigh, favorite saying, there is no replacement for displacement.
That's absolutely true. Absolutely
yes.
true.
So and pistons and everything that came out of this RZR over here.
Yes, these are all stock. We put a JE piston in our kit. Like I say, we have several different sizes of kits, kind of a mild to wild type thing. You can go 1, 2, or 3 mil in the stock casting. But of course, once you get too large, well, there's certain boundaries with the stock casting. So at that point, we make a really large. This is a 5 mil over. So for the guys that really want to go fast, this is the biggest you can go for the RZR 900.
Okay, and you know, if you don't have the 900, there's some guys that are playing around, having a good time with their 800s.
Absolutely, 800s. You know, the guys that are out there that took the leap at first, they bought the 800, and now they think they're a little envious of the guys in the 900. But we can actually make the 800s compete with the 900s. We've got big 5 millimeter over, the same numbers pretty much. You can go 1, 2, 3 mil over in a stock casting in the 800. But to go any larger than that, you go 5 mil over, and that's our billet blocks for the 800 RZR.
Okay, well, you mentioned earlier, like on the kit that Tommy has been installing over here on this 900, that kit came with JE pistons. Now, say I just want to take mine off, send it into you guys, and have it done. Can I get my own pistons if I wanted to?
Absolutely, absolutely. That's one of the things that we like to do at Millennium is to give the customer options. If there's guys that they're more of a loyal fan for a different piston manufacturer, that's completely up to them. They could send it in for us to do the overbore. We could, whether we're just going to plate, they could build their kit themselves. We could supply whatever components they need. If they just want the gasket and they want to supply their own pistons, that's completely the customer's choice.
Well, Millennium, you guys do all kinds of different stuff. Can you give me an idea of some of the other things besides what we're seeing here?
Absolutely. We're actually a pretty large family of companies, but Millennium Services, we do nickel seal plating is at our core. We have other companies that are other divisions under the same umbrella. We have Revolution Performance. We do nickel seal plated big bore cylinders for Harley Davidsons, pretty much all Harley Davidsons in multiple sizes. We have ballistic performance components. We have little lightweight batteries that are about the size of a pack of cigarettes and weigh about the same all the way up to an automotive battery that weighs about 6 pounds. So you could lightweight batteries are the way to go. Lithium Paris phosphate is the technology. We have forward motion engines, which is pretty much specific to off-road, two-stroke engine application services, tuning, building, etc. And then we have RBI engine services that is pretty much any engine service for all power sport applications.
Wow, what can we expect to see difference-wise? How big is the difference going to be in taking this stock out and putting the new Millennium kit in?
Well, you're definitely going to have a larger smile, so the biggest thing is the amount of bugs you're going to have to pull out of your teeth when you get out of this thing. So it is a significant difference. To truly utilize all of the larger displacement, of course, there are other options that Millennium is building kits for tuners and pipes and intakes and things of that nature. So to really utilize the maximum potential for the displacement that you're adding to it, there are other options and things that, once again, the customer can choose those options himself.
Well, Tommy would hurry up and get this thing done. I'd like to put my foot in it.
We're getting there. We're getting there. Don't worry. This is not a 5-minute project, but we're getting it. Before you get too excited about your ride, we've got a little bit of work here yet. We got to put the exhaust back on it, the body work, all the interior back in, all the body work here on the back. So it's not going to be just a few minutes yet, okay?
Okay.
We've been working.
This thing have headlights? Because I'd like to at least go out sometime before the day's over with.
We'll make that happen.
Okay. Well, unfortunately, you're not going to get a chance to see this one completed, but if you would like to complete your own project, you can go to mt-llc.com. That's all the time we have for this week. See you next time on Performance TV.